Some of you are going to disagree with me, and some of you might even come for me in the comments. But we need to talk about some unpopular opinions I have about rescuing dogs. Hi, I'm Samantha, and I've been rescuing dogs for over 10 years in Houston, Texas, and we've saved over 10,000 dogs. I've seen the good, the bad, and the things no one really wants to talk about. This video isn't meant to offend anyone, but it is meant to challenge how we think about saving dogs. Because sometimes doing what feels good isn't the same as doing what's right. So here it is, unpopular opinions in dog rescue that might get me canceled. Let's start with this one. Rescue should not be letting mom dogs have puppies. I know that sounds harsh, but in most cases, we need to be performing spay aborts whenever possible. Every time we allow a mom dog to carry her litter, we're adding more dogs to a system that's already overwhelmed. And every new litter means fewer homes, fewer fosters, and more dogs dying in shelters. Spay aborts are humane. It's not about punishing the mom. It's about preventing lives we can't promise to protect later. Here's another hard truth. Not every dog can be saved. Some dogs are so severely damaged by trauma, neglect, or fear that they're unsafe to live around people or other animals. We want to believe that love and training can fix everything, but sometimes they can't. When a dog lives in constant panic or poses a danger, keeping them alive isn't rescue. It's prolonging suffering. Sometimes the kindest choice is humane euthanasia. It's not failure, it's mercy. This next one will upset some people, but I am not a big fan of sanctuaries. I know the intention is good, but for dogs who crave human love and connection, most sanctuaries don't meet their emotional needs. Too many dogs, too little time, and too few hands. They're fed, housed, and safe, but often emotionally starved. That is not a life, guys. We have to stop pretending that keeping dogs alive without giving them what they actually need is enough. And finally, let's talk about the myth of the no-kill shelter. This is a huge thing in Texas where we have kill shelters all over. It sounds amazing, but in practice, it often means that when the shelter is full, they close intake. They turn away strays, they refuse surrenders. So where are these dogs going to go? These dogs end up back on the streets, into bad homes, or dumped in rural areas left to die, scared and alone. A shelter that won't euthanize but also won't help isn't solving the problem. It's just passing the burden to someone else. And oftentimes it's passed on to the local foster-based rescues who are already full. These are hard things to say and even harder to hear, but I'm in rescue to make things better for the dogs. And that means being honest, even when it's unpopular. So if you're still here, thank you. You're the kind of person that the rescues really need. Someone who's willing to look deeper, ask harder questions, and fight for real change.